Good afternoon, evening for me. I'm going to today kind of go through the collection that I have. Um, Sorry, I'm a bit tired because I collected all these today out in the hot sun, and just kind of want to organize them a little bit and go through them. It's probably not going to be super exciting, but if you're into this kind of stuff, it will be. So we'll go through some of the bigger pieces, I guess, real quick. And not that I know that much about them, I'm just going to show them to you guys. So the site that I'm at right now is kind of like a quarry. They're crafting a bunch of stuff. I'm still thinking that a lot of these are preforms. Am finding some blades over here. I love these big quartz pieces. They're my favorite. Of course, I think they're a lot of people's favorites. So let's look at the quartz real quick. I'm not sure if that's a bird effigy or if it's the point or what. Let's get some more of these quartz pieces here. And this one here. Several of the spear points out here. So this is probably a mold or the pre part of those spear chunks that are shaped like that. Take a look at those. Quartz piece. Got a lot of quartz pieces today. Found some caches. And some of these, I don't know if you can pick it up on, if you guys can see it on camera or not, but like this one, I mean, it's like a diamond. It almost looks like glass. Sorry for my dirty fingernails. I've been digging all day. It's so clear though, it's amazing. Really clear, tiny point. And so let's go ahead and look at some of these smaller points that I found. Tiny little flakes. Some points. Okay, still kind of learning how to use the camera and show you guys the stuff at the same time, so bear with me. Another piece of crystal there, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out a little bit. This is going to get really tedious if I just go through all of them like that, but you can kind of see the shape of the items that I'm pulling out of there. Some of them are flat types, like this one right here, and then some of them are, I guess, like tri-points or tri-edge. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and sift through some of these, and we'll look at some of the cool ones. Some of them may just be preforms. Let me get some of these bigger pieces out. And let's look at these, and we'll take some of these out real quick. Just get them out of the way. So I found a bunch of these, and I'm still learning about artifacts, but I know that these are something. I guess they're like sharpening stones. There's another one there, and I think I've got some of these. They have the bird effigy. I guess that's what that's called, right? That's awesome, actually, now that you look at it. Wow. Even got like the depth thing, because it makes, you know, this wing is wider and bigger and this one's smaller, so it makes it look like it's flying. That's really nice. Okay. Found a lot of tools, pecking tools and scrapers. And in these caches, I've also found dowel rods. This is so light because it's probably pretty old. Today you picked out a bunch of these little tiny itty bitty bird points. And let's see what else we have in here. Some crystal sliver. All right, some more little crystal slivers. Super thin. It's like a little cutter. It's extremely sharp, of course. There's some more crystal point. Also just have some parts. I'm not really sure what they were, what they are. Broken pieces. They did fancy a long and narrow blade for their points on their arrows. Take a look at some of these long ones. This looks like another one of those cutters. It's in the same shape as the other one that I just picked up, the crystal one here. And like I was saying, a lot of these smaller pieces came out of little caches where there were tons of tiny little points encased in clay, and you had to break up the clay and you could find all the little gemstones and preforms, arrow points, a couple arrowheads that were broken. Looked like they would, be planned to be reworked at some time. Let's take a look at some of these over here. These are some of the gemstones. It's not very bright and the sun's not on. The sun's not on. Sun's not out, so you can't tell, but this is a polished piece. Here's a pretty good size crystal blade. Looks like a preform. Or maybe it's a turtleback. Looks like it's got lines in it. Yep, sure does. So many small points. This is probably a preform to a point. It's a little too big to be one. It's a nice piece. It's biface. It's hard to see, but it is bifaced. Let's take a look at some of these little ones that are hiding over here. Some more points. Found some of these really smooth, like gemstone, like lake rocks. Some tips. Lots of quartz in these caches. A couple of the caches that I pulled out, they were just all quartz. We're almost done. These are quartz and crystal. I don't know, what's the difference between quartz and crystal? I'm not sure. I haven't even had a chance to wash any of these off yet, but as you can see, it's sparkling. That's a clear piece there. Take a look at some of these. Okay, yeah, and then there's this other either a preform or a tool or another one of those bird effigies. Sure. Or an effigy of some sort. There's another one of those sharpening rocks. Big old point, blunt point, or a preform. Okay, let's see what else we see here. This guy. Probably just a chunk. Uniface. This one's very smooth. Very, very thin too. It's like a potato chip. I wonder if it's stone. I wasn't sure what it was. Kind of a medium-sized point there. Missing the tip. Some more crystal chunks. Sorry if that's not focusing. Got a tip there. Some more quartz and some. Well, I guess that's it. Some quartz and that's it. Oh yeah, this little piece here is a piece of quartz. Looks like maybe a preform. And then sharp little piece of quartz there. Not sure if that was anything. But not too bad for one day out there, huh? Okay, well, if you're not asleep yet, I appreciate you making it to the end of the video. And good luck hunting, guys. Have a good one.